So I always have to check on YouTube, make sure it actually says that I'm live. But yeah, so I recently realized that I can do this. I can pop
See?
out.
I got the notification for YouTube.
Pop out. And
And Twitch.
wait, am I gonna do it? There we go. Pop out.
Yeah, there it goes.
So I don't mind that. This way I can see both of them. But like I figured this out yesterday, that I could put the chat up there. But yeah. All right. So what does it look like with the ultra wide on your phone? Give it like an hour.
I look fat. Give a second. Yeah, see, this is what it looks like.
But what I'm saying is, like, if I had the
That-
graphic below, and that's just game. So, like, here, let me do Northgard real quick, because that's what I was doing the other day. So let me do Northgard. Bob's messing with my, like, he knocked that monitor off, so now it's like so annoying. Just check.
No, I guess for a game it looks fine. I mean,
Again, this would be my like experience. Let's see.
first, I mean that looks kind of small, but
Yeah, no, especially like I know the fog of war is on and whatnot, but like to me, it gives me such a like I love the gameplay part of it, and so there's been a few times where on YouTube where I've looked to see other people doing ultra wide gaming to see like what games they've gotten it to work with. So that's something that I thought about doing was like streaming some of the ultra wide gaming that I've done. Like I've gotten one that I really like that I had showed her the other day was the Resident Evil 4 on getting that ultra wide. Like I don't know, I just love it. So, all right. Anyway, back to just us. Okay, go away. So, Unity Hub.
the hub.
The hub. I've restarted a few times now. So that also means, did you see when I was messing with the Octave 3D level builder?
No.
Okay, I'll spin that up after I show you what I got so far. Because I kind of like it, but I was like, I gotta stop messing with it because I'm not gonna be able to finish this in 7 days if I am trying to learn that thing. But it could potentially be really nice. It's just I need a. It's like its own little like learning curve on it. And I've changed the parameters of the game quite a bit to be more closer to like what he in the 7 day challenge was doing. So, but anyway, so pop in here. So I have the lighting off and the fog off for right now. But I built out this little like starting area, which is close to where you start. And using Playmaker, I was able to get it where when you walk into this area, it will exit the game. And I started planting some trees. I was also able to get on Playmaker, and I'm not entirely happy with it on like how it's working with the door. But that's probably because like the door, this came with its own script, this package, and the doors work perfectly. So I probably won't use Playmaker to add in sounds for the doors. I'll probably use the script. But I went ahead and tried to see could I get a sound to work right with Playmaker, and I could. It was fine.
But you can't, like, with Playmaker, can you use it to trigger the function in the script that would make the door open? Like the
Well, I probably
script
could.
that came with the door?
I could probably. Well, I would probably at that point just throw out the script that came with the door and just redo it all in Playmaker.
Yeah, but didn't you say that you like how the original script works for the door?
Yeah, it works fine.
Then yeah, you should like you
they
would...
work together. It's just it doesn't work. The sound doesn't quite work the way I wanted to.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, so here's me just running into here, and it will exit. So I'll eventually like get to the point where I'll like have it pop up. Are you sure you want to leave?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've added some bloom, some post processing.
I really like that skybox. It looks so
Right?
nice.
I like how when you look behind, like the stars look really nice.
Does it work with the day and night cycle? Like if you...
I haven't tried to do that.
All you have to do is just rotate the like the global light in so I was pointing over there in
I know.
in Unity. In Unity, yeah. If you just rotate the global light, it should work with it. At least I know the default one that comes with Unity works, and it repositions the sun.
So you're saying like so I have a directional light in here.
Yeah. So yeah, just rotate it and like click on the rotate tool up there and just rotate it.
On this one?
Yep.
I was just gonna rotate the direction of the light.
No, maybe no. It's not a directional light. Then it's what's the other type of? It's like the global illumination. I think it might be called global illumination. I can't remember. No, it's the directional light. Yeah, so that usually, like with the skyboxes, when you rotate it, that's what sets your like day and night cycle, just the rotation of that light. And then it like in default Unity, the skybox, the sun moves when you just rotate the light.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I don't know. I've not messed with that, but I'll go right over here and show you this. I'll go back to maximum.
Is this the player movement thing? Is that the default one?
No, so this is the one that
Is that
I
the one?
had. I bought with the Humble Bundle, and I didn't realize that I bought it. And I wish I would have realized sooner because I like this a lot. So it still somewhat has, like, it's not perfect, but I think that's more the environment's fault. Like, so I can still get caught on like an edge a little bit, but I think it's fairly good. And then I think that I want to scale this building up.
What does it use for like the collision detection? Does it use like a mesh collider or is it like one of those pill?
Yeah, it's got a capsule. Yeah, I can show it. So this is like, so I'm close enough to the door where if I click, so the script itself is working. That's what it should have. It's like Playmaker wasn't quite like you heard that sound.
Mm-hmm. So it's like delayed.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like when I first got it up and running, it was working. It seemed like flawlessly, but now, like I noticed yesterday, right before I logged off, it was no longer working the way it should have been. But it's fine. Like that, this in itself, I'm like, that works nicely. But I think I need to scale this house up because this just seems narrow. And then when I jump to the demo that this came from, like, and use their first person, like it seems much bigger. So I think I just need to scale these buildings up a little bit. What But all in all, I like these buildings because like they have like the light from outside is coming in a little bit, like they have like an effect on them and stuff, and they have lights inside already. And I don't know, I like it. It gives like this creepy feel to the place, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's pretty much all I've done. That's where I'm at. Today, what I wanted to do was first off, I want to delete this.
What were you trying to do with the? Were you trying to like start implementing the pathfinding stuff? Because you were asking me about it.
Oh no, I was just buying stuff.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't spend any money on that.
Yeah, no. When I messaged you about the Star Plus, it was the Pro Pack, which I didn't realize, and then also it was just they're doing that sale this weekend, so that's what I was doing. Am I still in the game? No. Right, terrain. Why is it not letting me click?
Invalid editor window.
Don't know what that means. There we go. I have no clue what I was doing. Tree. I'm gonna delete this tree that popped up in the. There we go. All right. So what I wanted to work on now, like the next piece, and I think I need to not do it with this. I was trying to do like a directional light, and I just wanted like a beam of light going out, but I think I need to use a shader. I think I just need to do like a column and put a shader on it, because like there's not really a way to do the.
Yeah, you can. You just have to. So what you would need to do is create, instead of using a light, what you probably want is to create like a cube or a cylinder.
Right. Yeah.
And then on the material, set it to emissive.
Right.
So that it emits light, and then
Right.
just make it, and also make it change the rendering thing. I forgot what it's called, but you can change it from being opaque to being transparent, so that
Right.
you can see through it.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Is instead of trying to get an actual like light in the game to have like a volumetric like feel to it, I think I just need to do exactly like what you were saying.
Yeah.
So,
But hey, if you need help with that, I've been messing around with shaders so
well,
much.
that's. I actually meant to message you and be like, hey, when you come over, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
can
want
try
help.
it too with the shader. Like if you want to do something funky with it, like some cool animation.
I did get, by the way, I'm gonna pop up the. I want a new window on Unity. So I was because the Black Friday sale, I was buying stuff, and like my stuff.
I've been messing around with those Polygon Pirates.
Mhm.
There's so many things that come with it. The only thing that I don't like is the water. I ended up having to make my own water with like a custom shader.
So I got their not that. Why did it take me to that?
Yeah, I think if you scroll down, it'll show you like the other stuff that they have. But I know they have like a bunch of other. They have like a simple low poly.
You're not gonna. This is what I got, which I thought was. I think this
That looks
really cool.
nice.
Yeah. So I do have all these like cool little like low poly particles and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
because at some point I'm going to do like a more RPG-ish style game, and I want to have that low poly look. Oh my goodness, yawn. All right, so right, so I need to make a 3D object and do like
I would do a cylinder.
a cylinder, right? Yeah, and then just like scale it up.
Yep.
How about I don't lose it? Yeah, let's move it up. Oh my goodness.
Do you have snapping on?
I don't think
To where like it snaps. No, it doesn't look like it.
No. All right, so I'm gonna pop it up about and scale it. Because what I'm thinking is like in the game when you come in, like that'll be like a beam of
Like-
light.
To
It'll-
show you
it'll-
like the first point to go to.
Yeah, and so I'll do that, like all the different spots that you need to go to. So that way, even if it's in a building, like there's a beam of light coming out of the building, so that you know, like, oh, that's a building I need to go to. So I'm not really gonna have any other instructions besides like just interacting with the game. No, get out of that. All right, so over on the
Yeah, the materials down there where it has the little ball. You
This
just
one?
expand it, hit that triangle thing. Yep. If it does it let you change? It looks like it's grayed out.
yeah, let's-
You might just have to create your own material, and then just set the shader to whatever lit shader
all right,
is
so
the default one.
we'll do new material.
Yeah, it's up there under audio mixer.
I'm looking for like an alphabetical thing. So I guess like I don't know,
beam,
glowing or beam.
or
I like beam.
like, you could call it glowing too if that's just gonna be your only use for it. You can just click and drag it onto the object. Yep. And now in there you should be able. So yeah, change the rendering mode to transparent.
Gotcha, transparent.
Albedo is probably gonna be that. Click on it and then the opacity, take it down. It
So that-
should be
the
A. Yeah, the alpha.
Ah, gotcha.
And that'll make it transparent. And then with the emission, you just turn the emission to whatever.
There we go. Let's see what that's like.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you set in the emission? Did you like bump it up
I just click
or color?
emission. It's on color. Can I increase it? Oh, baked, real time.
Yeah, I would just put real time on there. And then in the color, click on the color.
On this
on
one?
the
or
little where it says
the-
HDR,
Uh-huh.
and then set the color on there to
Ah,
whatever you
gotcha.
want it to emit.
Okay, so maybe I do want the albedo
Yeah,
to be just white.
White.
Okay, so let's try.
You want something like
Yeah.
really bright.
So then let's put this back to that. Maybe.
Try it in the game and see what it looks like. If you don't have the fog, that was the shader loading for the first time. You probably, so it doesn't look like it's emissive much, but
With Unity, the fog just seems to be more of like a distance thing. It's not very like in the scene. Do you have that issue, or is that just a me issue?
I don't know. I'm not, since I'm doing the 2D thing. I don't really
Right,
have
yeah.
the fog on.
But this is sorta so okay. So
Change it from transparent to opaque, and then just look at it on the Just stay right there. Hit escape and switch back to the scene window. Yeah, right click on there and hit the maximize.
Like this one?
It's over there on the left. Hit maximize. Yeah, right click on the tab and then hit maximize. And then go to your scene. That way you can edit it while not have to keep playing it.
Let me just drag the game. Okay, game. Stay put.
Yeah, so on there. Yeah, because I thought you should have had like an intensity.
I definitely think transparent looks better.
What rendering pipeline are you using?
Let's go check that out. So
just go to window. Don't quit the game. Go to window, and then go to light rendering and then lighting. Yeah. Oh well, of course that's probably why, because you have no lighting settings. So just hit that button, the new lighting settings. And then on there, hit check the real time.
I want to uncheck that, right?
Yeah, because you don't want the baked stuff. And then also scroll down and uncheck. No, you want to leave that on. Yeah, never mind. That should be fine. Yeah, click on environment up there on that.
So I did mess with this stuff because I have the light coming from the skybox, and I've messed with the intensity to make it more look like nighttime.
And there's your fog.
Yeah. Now I've messed with the density, but like, yeah.
That's just it. Well, but actually,
that's just making it like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would want that still. I would want to still see that reddish. It should be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go back to the material for a second, and let's change the shader. Oh yeah. Click where it says shader. Yeah. Hit edit, and then sorry. Just go back to and click on that drop down, and then just type in lit, LIT. Because it should have one that says standard lit. You don't want an unlit one. Scroll down, or can you scroll down?
No, there's no scroll.
You might be missing. You might just be missing the. Go to component window and then asset package manager, and then look for the universal render pipeline. Universal. Yeah, here it is. And then install it. That's probably why you can't see nothing. Oh, it's gonna take a minute.
It's gonna take a minute. How about we don't have? Do you want music on?
Do I want what?
Music on.
Oh, I don't care. It don't matter to me. I forgot you were streaming.
Oh, that's all good. Hear the cat?
Mr. Bob. Yeah, because one of the shaders you should have should be a lit shader.
Gotcha. Okay. Maybe that is the issue.
If not, we can make a lit shader ourselves. But that'll be a lot of work to do.
I'm underneath this. is a good time as any because it's installing, bud. You say hi to Ori? You just want on that desk so bad. No. You stay on the printer. This is me when I yell at him just because he's jumping on and he tries to climb over the monitors. Hey, no. No.
Have you ever fixed the controller drift thing on any of like the PS4 controllers?
I haven't had any controller drift on the PS4 controllers. I've seen people have problems with the Nintendo Switch controllers.
Oh yeah, we just ended up having to buy Desmond a set of those Joy-Cons. They're expensive too. They're $70
Yeah, they're
for the
expensive.
pair.
There's a fix for those though. That's not too hard. Because what's going on with that, with the Joy-Cons, is there's like not enough pressure after using them for so long, the way that they're made, and literally like you open it up and like you can either yourself put in like some like pieces of paper that will fix it, or I think iFixit has just like some pieces of plastic you can that are like formed to fit in there that does the trick.
Yeah, I've opened one up before to fix the locking mechanism when you slide it on, because Desmond broke, and I saw that it was just a simple fix. Like the part was like $1 on Amazon.
I'm pretty sure.
And it came with and usually that locking mechanism is plastic, but the replacement part I got was metal, so it wouldn't break.
Interesting.
And it was really easy to open up and replace. I also changed his USB port on his Switch. I opened it up and unsoldered it and
really
soldered it back on using an air solder thing. Yeah, it would just be easier just to replace the whole little. That was only $14.
Oh, that's their kit though. Oh yeah, no, that comes with it. Gotcha. Okay.
I didn't know it was that cheap. I could have just replaced that.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, they're super easy to open.
Yeah.
It's literally, I think it's like 3 screws. It's like 3 or 4.
I actually haven't had a need, and I have not bothered customizing. This is the one controller I haven't popped open. Is the Joy-Cons.
Well, it's probably the easiest one.
That's funny. The PS5 actually, it's really easy to open up like just that front face, but actually getting into the components is a lot more. Like if you want to swap out things, it's a lot more. But so I don't have all the parts yet, but I've been meaning to do a Metroid style. I have like the orange and the red. But I still want to buy like the green, because you know how her visor is green.
Yeah.
And so I wanted the like I don't know what they call it, the place that nobody ever messes with in a game, like the big button, the touchpad kind of thing.
Yeah.
Nobody
that
ever,
big rectangle.
Yeah,
thing?
Nobody ever uses it in a game ever. But I mean, if they use it for a button, and that's it. But that thing, that is both on. It was a little bit annoying on the PS4, but it's like really annoying on the PS5 to get off and back on. And but I was gonna do that as the green, so that would be the visor, because I thought that fit like kind of perfect. So yeah.
Oh my God, Brock! Next time you start a game, make sure you choose the URP one.
You're the one who told me to just pick the empty 3D and not one that.
Oh well, now you know. Don't listen to me. I think that was just downloading it.
It's going through it. That's the one day that I was downloading like assets and stuff, and the guy popped in and was like, "Oh, I came into the spot where you're downloading 4K assets." So, but hey, it gave me a chance to chit chat to him.
Yeah, I saw Max got on.
Yeah.
On YouTube, I think, was it?
Mm-hmm. Yep, he popped up on YouTube.
I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Yeah.
I think it's been like 2 years. Nah, it's been longer than that. Because I've already been working at Global Payments for 2 years.
I think I'll ask. Was it one of our after hour like get together things?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a long time ago now.
Long time ago.
This is what we should have been doing then instead of trying to get better at our jobs. Oh. This is one big install.
It usually doesn't take this long for me though. But that's probably because you already have like so many apps. Well, actually, no, it shouldn't matter though. Cause I guess that was your phone.
Yeah, it was my phone.
My phone don't make that noise.
But it's probably something silly.
What happened to your flip phone?
This is still it. I just took off so the case is what actually was the second screen.
Oh, okay.
And I started having issues with it charging because
how did it connect the second screen to it?
So the case went around it and it popped it into like the USB here.
Oh, I got you.
But I guess I don't know if it was a couple times that I took it out or what. I don't know if it was the couple times that I took it out that it I don't know. It's messed with the charging. This thing doesn't quite charge right anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I just started getting annoyed. Yeah, I don't know. I went to get and I did drop it, and the case itself started to break. So I don't know. So now I just have the phone out of the case. But I did like the dual screen. What's funny though is since working from home, I barely touch. Excuse me, I barely touch my phone. So, yeah.
So how's the house coming along?
It's getting there. I think we got it where the next 2 rooms can be painted.
Well, I just need to mask off the one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Is it in Louisville?
Yeah.
The house? Oh.
Yeah, that's where we were when I text you. Yeah. I won't be next door anymore. Not that you visit anyway.
Well, shit. Anytime I've said, hey, you want me to come over here? Oh, I can't. It's a mess. Or, oh, there's no room.
I mean,
or you can't bring your kids. He would always give me an excuse. I'm like, all right. Whatever.
I don't think I ever said you can't bring your kids.
I have literally been outside and one day, you got food or I brought you here for something. I can't remember. And you're like, stay in the car. I'll be right back. I'm like, okay.
When was that?
When I worked at TMP. One of the times I worked at TMP.
Wow, that's different. Was that when I was married?
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
probably why.
Oh, yeah. We've determined she's a cunt.
Oh, yeah,
He doesn't like that, but she is. He doesn't like her face facts. He likes imaginary.
Just be glad you didn't have any kids. Just saying.
No, I know.
That would have been a whole mess.
Yeah. But yeah.
She just took the pig among the kids.
How's Darcy doing?
As far as I know, fine. I actually have not seen her in, I don't know, a little bit before we started dating.
Yeah. So
what, over, like 7, 8 months
like
ago?
April? Yeah.
Oh my god, why is it? Click on the window. Like, I'm wondering if you not being on the active window is making it go so slow. It's usually, like, much faster than this. Do you have an SSD on here? Or is it a hard drive?
No, it's an SSD.
It should not be taking this long to import it. You just gotta copy it. Or a minute? Or
No, it says it's been going for now
11.
about 12 minutes.
Yeah. I think the longest I've seen that thing is like 12 seconds. Online. But I got a beast. I tried that thing that I was telling you about, the adaptive super sampling thing.
Yeah.
It sucks. I mean,
yeah?
it definitely, like, it cut down. I got maybe like a 40% boost in FPS, but it looks crappier than native 1080. Because I was rendering it at 7. So the game was running at 720, and it was upsampling it to 1080, but it looked really crappy.
Yeah.
And it does like what is it called? This sharpening, like it does some sharpening on it and it just makes it look like crap. But you lose a lot. Like Nvidia released this tool that you can add screenshots and videos, and you use the slider to like see the difference. And I was going back and forth, and there was a lot of detail loss in the upsampled one.
Well, I can see it being good if you're doing 1080 and you want to scale it up to like
to
like
1440
yeah,
or
1440. I could see that being an advantage, but I think if you go from like the 720 up, like you can really tell a big difference between 720 and 1080. But I feel like you can't tell as big of a difference between 1080 and 1440.
yeah.
So
Now, if it was running on what is it called? DSS? I forgot. Whatever DLSS, whatever Nvidia's AI stuff is. Now on that, the super sampling that it does is much better. But
what
you
I
have
heard
to have
that
an RTX.
depends on like the game.
Yeah, because it has to, and it's not like with this thing. It was driver based, so it would work on all the games. But the DLSS only works on whatever games.
All right.
Alright, so click on standard over there first. Change that to a lit. Just type in lit. You should have a lit
There we go.
universal. The third one.
This one?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Now go, expand the shader and see if you have like an intensity on the emission. Click on the light thing. Yeah, on the color.
Ah, intensity. This one?
Yeah.
But it's rendering as if there's nothing on it.
Yeah, I think it's because you haven't finished setting the rendering pipeline. So go into, go to edit and then preferences. And then go to, not preferences. I think it's project settings. Edit project settings. And then up there where it says render pipeline, click on it. Oh, you have to create a new one. Never mind, sorry. You have to create a new one before you choose it. So just go back into your asset, go into your assets and create
Like a new scene?
No, create a make a folder called like rendering or something. And then in there hit create again and you should have a and then go in there, right click, create, then go to rendering. It's under audio mixer up there in the middle. And then universal render pipeline, and then that one. And you can just leave the default name on it. Yeah. Now go back and select, and you'll have the option to select. Yep. Select that first box. It'll probably restart the game. This one.
Should I go ahead and end the game?
Yep. Go back to the main assets folder.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, no, it doesn't matter. Go to assets, and then hold on, no, try edit. I can't remember. And then go to render pipeline, and then go to generate universal render pipeline, and upgrade project materials. Yep.
This one?
Yep. And then just hit proceed, and that'll upgrade all of the materials to the default one. So it should be. Just give it a second. It should start. New call. Hit play and see.
I think it's still doing something. Well, the skybox is still there, and the trees are there.
Yeah.
These. So I might need to redo the terrain.
No, it should automatically do it for you. I think you might have to. I'm trying to think if there's something else we need to set up, like another rendering thing. Just go back to to your assets.
Oh,
Hey.
Also a different scale. That's weird.
Go to that rendering folder that you made. And then click on the first one on the left. And then go to like expand all of those. Because this should be. Click on the second one in the list. And then the post-processing.
This?
Nah, it's okay because that's not gonna have. Is it done? Go to. Because all of those should have been turned into like the tech, like if you hit edit texture layers, or no, if you just expand it over there in the bottom, like those should have gotten updated, but it doesn't look like they were. That's why it's not showing on there. Oh, go to the main assets folder on there, and then go and do that thing again that we did earlier, where it converts it. It was in edit, and then it was rendering, and hit generate shader includes up there on the second.
Are you talking about this one?
Yep. Now try it. Try converting them. Yeah, proceed. Terrain lit material. There's no worries. To selected pipeline. Terrain lit. Yeah, it's up there. I'm wondering if we can change it. It's on the. You see where it says terrain lit?
Like this one?
No, down there where the pink is.
Ah.
No, it won't let us. Right click on those three little dots on the right and hit reset. On the bottom. Well,
That's screwed up too.
Gonna.
What's weird to me is that, like, so some of these also did not
building.
Yeah, some of the building stuff didn't. Like this one didn't at all. So now these textures.
Yeah, just type in the word lit on there. Oh, that is what it's set to. Expand it for a second. And then you might just have to change the base map. Yeah, because the base map should be the like the actual image.
Which is what it
wait,
is.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, that's the right one. Do I need to restart the whole project? Like just like save and let's do this. Save as.
You mean the scene?
What were they calling this? Oh, it was this one. Yeah, I'm just thinking, what if we just need to restart the whole thing?
My project.
Somebody's project. Nope, I still loaded it in.
Yeah, I think it's just because of the. Try changing the shader of one of those back to the default one. Oh. Yeah, click on the and then just type in default.
Standard?
Or is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's an HDR.
So I got. Did they all? Is there a reason why it automatically changed them to the lit one?
Yeah, because that's usually the lit one is usually the default one, with the universal render pipeline.
Gotcha.
What is that one set to?
Autodesk Interactive.
Change that one to lit and see. Or
Oh,
the thing is with standard though, when you're using the universal render pipeline, I don't think the standard one will be affected by light. At least I don't think.
Oh, my speed's not going nearly as fast. It's almost like it changed how the distance is being calculated too.
No, yeah, the light is affecting it because you can see the.
Yeah. No, there's no shadows on the ground right now. But...
Well, yeah, that's because the stairs. You gotta do the stairs. You should be able to select all of the prefabs that you have on the scene and change the.
I wonder what happens if I drop in. Let me go to castle. Prefabs. Building components. So what happens if I just drop? Yeah, see, that's not loading in now. So what happens if I load in the castle assets again?
It'll probably just tell you that it's not.
Because you're using that with the polygon, right?
With the polygon.
Yeah, the pirates.
The low polygon. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's the polygon line from that company.
Mm.
You didn't notice that?
Nope. I think it's because you already have them on there. But see, it looks fine in the exact. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so I'll just have to re-import these in my assets.
Create. Can you like try to re-add the textures for the terrain?
Well, I think I mainly used the Sun Temple textures. So let me just try to re-import those. Let's see if that fixes it. Did I show you the Sun Temple thing?
Nope.
It's by far, like, I'm pretty sure it's completely free.
There we go.
And it's freaking amazing. There we go.
Yeah, but the ground is still not. That's what I'm saying. Like the textures on the ground. Try to re-import them, or try to like the terrain. Oh, what happened? Oh, I was gonna say what happened to them. Yeah, you just gotta change that from.
It's not letting me.
Yeah, hit edit, select the material. Oh, a lot of shader code. Yeah, don't mess with that because that's the default lit shader. You don't want to mess with that. You might have to just create a new material and create material preset. What happens if you right click on one of those? Oh, click on in the diffuse. Click on the color and up the alpha. Or is it already all the way up?
There's no
or
alpha.
There is no alpha. No, never mind. That would have to be done on the shader. Look for terrain lit in the assets folder.
In this?
Yep. Well, not in that folder you're on. Like go to the root and then yeah, search for terrain lit.
Search.
Just put in all, like search in all, not in assets. No, you gotta type in the terrain lit and then hit all up there on the left. Terrain. Just type in terrain. Is that it? Hold on, scroll down. Click on that one that says terrain surface and drag it over there. Oh.
Oh, sorry. Drag it.
No, it's not gonna let you drop it in. just gonna see if we could like override it.
Well, so all I really need to do is add another terrain component and redo it, right? Okay, fine. Remove component. Add component. Terrain. Is this the, what?
Is it that test terrain one? That might have been a different one.
Let's do the last one.
Oh, that one has trees.
Oh, I guess that removed my, like, the whole,
Yeah, because the trees were drawn onto the terrain.
let's see. Gotcha.
That's not that one. Just gotta figure out which one was the...
That's it. This is it.
Still,
But it's still not. But now I can change.
oh, there we go. Now you can change it. No, that's the physics material.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's right there, like the what you call it?
the what? What are you talking about?
The
Talking
yeah,
about
the
this?
shaders there. Let's see.
Yeah, it's not. I'm gonna go to draw it. So what if I just can I add a layer?
Oh, how did you get it?
Well, I changed it to a gray, but it's still not picking up any of the old ones. Let's see if I can add in a new one. Yeah, sure, mud. I don't care. Give me that one. It's still not applying it. What now? Cannot use materials with shaders. So what? What do I need it to be?
What are you doing?
Oh, right. Hold on, I gotta fix that freaking thing. Because we
Sun Temple imported it.
yes. Where?
Is an ambiguous
Can I
reference.
just, there we go. Oh.
If you click on that little thing, it'll probably. Ah, no, never mind. Those off. Unless you want to change it to that and see.
I think it's that one.
Dude, you should try this AI thing that'll help you like code. It's really cool. Like it'll give you like suggestions.
Why am I so low to the ground now? Don't I feel low?
You feel little. Add a cube and see your character should be 2 cubes tall, like 2 1 by 1 by 1 cubes. Your character should be as tall as 2 cubes.
I'm not really worried about that right now.
Hmm?
I'm not really worried about that, to be honest with you.
No, go back to the thing. I think you have to. Did you ever change the shader to?
So did that pick up one of them?
What is that?
That might have been where I drew? Or is that just from... Right. So what I did was I went to terrain. Activate. Okay, weird. No, this says that again. So because this is what I switched out. This was set if I set it to like none, which is what it was a second ago. It's doing that, and then but it says like saying all that jazz. What if I just hit create? What are all these? Hold on, not create. What were you looking for earlier?
Was it standard? Or no, yeah, hit that terrain one.
That's what I just did.
Oh, that's the one you had earlier?
Yeah. What is this? Okay, so that one's not giving me the...
What does the error say when you click on the terrain one?
Cannot use with shaders with...
With what?
I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay, so that's got some of my snow.
Yeah, but it ain't got your grass.
Also, can I just add my grass back? Again, I don't mind repainting.
Oh, you might have to do what you just did to all of them. Because you only had the last one. So the one that it's showing on the terrain is the one that you had selected.
No, because I didn't change the snow one at all. The snow is exactly where I put the snow one. But it's not doing these others. So let me just remove these layers, it's fine. Okay. Honestly, I was just experimenting with a lot of these. Now we got a lot of snow.
It's a lot of snow.
So the snow is the only one that worked. Oh, I guess that one worked.
Yeah, you just, I guess, had painted over the other ones.
Okay, so let's...
Nature terrain diffuse.
add one. So, dirt. Dirt gonna work? No, it's not working.
Well, you're not clicking. You don't have dirt enabled.
Oh. There we go. There we go. Alright. Add layer.
That looks like that grass one looks like
moss.
The default one.
See, moss looks weird to me. I guess it's just like you don't want to do masses on metal moss. Alright, so add layer. you saying?
No, the
This
one
one?
up there is I think that's the one that comes default with Unity.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird that it's called add layer.
Whoa, it's so dark.
Let's see it. Like
The tiling.
oh, but it's like a grass. You see that? We don't want that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's remove that one, and then we want add layer, and let's go with this one.
You're not clicking on it. You don't have it active.
Alright, let's just see what that looks like in the game real quick.
You gotta go change that to. And it's weird that it's not glowing. You gotta look up the shader for that.
Is it for the grass? Oh, or for that?
Yeah.
Like, cause the ground's not getting like any light right now. You notice that?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Probably because of your directional light. You might have to bump up the intensity on the light.
Yeah, let's put it in game.
Because there are some shadows being created, but it might just be the shadows from the skybox. The directional light's right underneath the terrain. Yeah, oh, that intensity is way too low. Like, bump it up to high.
Not that high.
Like 5,000. No, I'm just kidding.
That's like way too high. Why not that high though?
What's weird is that in yours the directional light doesn't work as a day and night cycle, because it should. Because anytime I've seen it, whenever you like rotated it, like makes everything dark. Oh, you were doing that in the.
Yeah.
I like this song.
Okay, that's a little bit better. That's not the right texture though.
The one for the grass.
Yeah, it's definitely not the one that I had. But it's fine. Trees look great. Okay. I just want to run over to this, well, that was a weird glitch.
Yeah, if it's the first time that the shader's being loaded in, it'll flash like that.
This looks great.
Ah, splat. Does the door open? It does. Does the room feel bigger?
Not really.
No. I'm telling you, you need to make sure that you're setting the size of your character right. He should be the same height as two cubes.
Alright. Got the game for a second. I'll make him up here. Focus on him. His limbs are just floating down there. Ignore that.
Oh, you're gonna add a thing inside of it? You just added a cube inside the zone.
I didn't mean to do that. There we go.
don't know.
No, he looks like 2 to me.
Yeah, it looks like it would be 2.
The camera, I guess, could be a little bit higher. But I think it's fine. Anyway, alright.
So go back to that beam thing you were working on. Because it doesn't look like it's glow. It should have a glow to it.
Alright, so
universal lit. And then the workflow, click on workflow mode. And change it to specular. And then the surface type, change it to transparent just to see. And then what do you have for, scroll down to the emissions thing. Click on the color and like bump it up like.
Not affecting it at all.
Well, no, you have to look at it in game.
Oh.
Whoa. Why does it keep doing that?
That's weird.
I mean, it does kind of look like it's glowing. Like if you look at the edges, it's got a glow to it.
But why isn't it transparent?
But it's like blue. Doesn't the glow look blue to you?
I didn't mean to click on that.
The glow, like zoom in right there, you can see it. Like the glow looks blue. Unless I'm
No,
just
I agree.
seeing things.
You can definitely see it underneath.
Yeah.
Alright, so... But my thing is, why is it... It should be white, transparent.
Change the transparency all the way down.
But it's not doing anything.
Blending mode.
Maybe I just need to make a new material.
On the render face, change that to...
Well, hold on. Let's just create a new material, because... We did
the new material is just going to give you the same options.
Alright, so what we say transparent...
Well, right now it's set the standard. You need to change it to a lit.
This one? But it's going back to the...
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it'll give you the same. You know what you can try doing?
So, hold on. What... Is there a thing?
You probably need to create a square.
Alright, I'm just gonna disable audio for a minute. So you're saying in this scene,
yeah, delete all the random stuff. Except, oh, look at this. Look up at the sky,
right.
and then move the directional light. Like just rotate it. Don't move it left and right. Just rotate it. Oh, I guess you gotta be able to see it. See that? And then look up at the sky. The position of the sun moves with the rotation of the light. I think you're rotating it.
Sure about the bus?
I'm sure, dude. It's not. It does on mine. I don't know why it's not doing it on yours. Play the game and rotate it while it's playing.
Oh, that's what I was doing. I should have just. I didn't mean to hit. Alright. Let me just. I don't think I can see the skybox.
Yeah, because it's dark.
Oh man, it doesn't matter.
You can always you can reset the rotation on it. That's the camera.
What are you saying now? Reset?
You can just double click on the letter X, Y, and Z. But maybe it's the word. Maybe double click the. Never mind. Usually double click.
How about I just do 0? 0, 0.
Look at where the sun is in the game.
But it's not updating in the scene. Gotcha.
No, but it does in the game.
Gotcha.
See that? Now rotate it on the scene, and you can see the sun moving.
Yeah.
See?
So here's my question. If I mess with the skybox.
Oh yeah, because whatever skybox you use has to have. I guess it.
So let me just load it in.
It could also be that we just didn't see it because we weren't trying it while playing the game. Fantasy skybox.
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah, anyways, that's how you do the day and night cycles, or at least that's how like I've done it before, like a tutorial. Like you just add a script that just rotates it however long you want the days to be.
Mm-hmm. I don't plan on doing it in this game.
It's okay. It's just gonna be a nighttime thing.
Yeah.
You need to download some cricket sounds.
That's a good idea. I like that. So what I typically have done is change it in here, environment. Okay. That might also be the difference. Is my sun source I didn't have as the directional light on the
Maybe.
But yeah. So let me.
Just click on those dots and it should show up.
Oh yeah.
That little dot thingy. The whip tool. Wow, those are some really pretty ones.
I think I was using one of these. I think I was using this one. Where's the camera? Come on, the camera. Yeah, see, there's the moon.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'd be affected. But so if I change this to I guess I had it on directionally. But yeah, what I did was I positioned this like kind of where that was. Freaking hell. Just so that I could visually like make sure it looks right. And then rotate it.
What am I afraid of? What the fuck am I afraid of? You're afraid of me. You're afraid that I won't love you back.
Good thing you're not playing the sound.
I am. Yeah. So that's about what I did. Yeah. Alright, so let me try to just like import the other shit. Alright, so we're saying kill and kill all this, right?
Yep. Oh, you killed the camera too.
Oh, that's fine. I plan on killing the camera because I'm gonna drop in my
Oh, okay. Yeah.
my first person. Alright, so manager. Oh, I already had it up over here. So let's do the Sun Temple. Import. Let's just see if the Sun Temple itself works. With the assets from it. So let's just see if the Sun Temple's assets itself work.
Story with the mug and the wrapping paper.
You weren't around for that? That was one of the times I went on vacation and Josh and Max and them like.
Well, if Max was there, I definitely wasn't around because I've never.
I assume it was Max. I actually don't remember if it was Max. But anyway, I had that in the office for years because they wrapped like my monitors.
Oh,
and everything.
I remember seeing pictures of those. I think.
Yeah. All right, let's. I guess let's save this scene. But let me just try to drag in one of the prefabs. Nope, look at that.
This is the material.
Alright, so what you're saying is I should be able to go to edit, render pipeline that, and then that. Proceed. What?
There's one Apex Legends match
I mean, I ran it.
Well, I think you have to assign the.
I'll have to reassign each one of them.
Yep. Oh no, no.
Oh, loaded.
It loaded just fine.
That one, not so much.
What is that supposed to be?
Some stuff that goes on the wall that you can put up on the wall and stuff. Let's see, did any of the rest of them?
Half of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you just have to drag the materials back into the shaders, but it's gonna take a while. Like on the pink, on the shaders that still look pink. Why does it keep saying that?
Oh. Alright, so if I just stuck with the regular one, though, what shader could we use to give the beam effect? Discard changes. Get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. The clouds move? You hadn't noticed that before?
Oh, this one.
Huh?
I said no, not on. I didn't notice that on the demo.
That's pretty cool.
This is like one of the coolest demos, though. I'm gonna exit out this dude.
Yeah, I just don't think. I guess that package doesn't. Filters. Resolve.
What?
Do you still have? No, I guess we can still use the.
I don't know what it was doing. But so that's why the lit was loading pink, is because that project isn't meant for the universal winter pipeline. So project settings, that's on none. So does it let me run my Sun Temple project? This is what I was trying to load up.
It's probably gonna be pink, just like the other one. No? Oh, damn, that looks pretty. That looks really nice. It literally says, hold on.
Yeah, this is like one of the most detailed.
You should just say, turn that in as the game. As your game. Just add some stuff to it.
So, like, that's locked. Oops. That's locked. But all of those houses have full details.
They're saying the mic is muted. Which I told you it was.
Did you?
Remember earlier?
No, it's not muted.
No. Well, you have it really low, so it probably can't hear us.
How's this? Turn up the gain.
Well, you want to try making something in the scene and see if it glows?
Sure.
Because I mean, like the water and stuff is glowing, so I couldn't hear if it played the sound on there or not.
I guess that stairway is about the same size as in that other scene.
Yeah, it looks like it's the same size.
I don't know why the there we go. The script for the cursor wasn't working right. Yeah. Still not working right. I don't know what it's doing. That's weird. Alright, so where do you start off at?
I wonder how long it took somebody to create this.
I don't know, it's amazing
There's
details
a lot
though.
of stuff on there.
Alright. So let's add.
Do you have Photoshop on here?
Mm-hmm.
We might have to create a texture with like a blur around the edges.
Yeah. Alright, so we're thinking go back to the 3D object idea though?
Yep.
Okay. So cylinder.
Where did it create it? Oh.
Where did it create it? Over there. There's
Well,
still,
isn't there already a thing like that on here? Look up at the sky. Oh no, never mind. It was the box
Just the
thing.
box, yeah. What's the shortcut for move object to where you're looking at? What's the shortcut for that?
Oh, I just go to game object and then up there and then hit align with view.
It's Control Shift F.
I guess. And that'll move it. That'll.
Okay.
Hey, if you look at it, it already looks like it's kind of glowing, but that's with the light hitting it.
Yeah. All right. So
Just leave it that size and let's see if we can get it.
All right. So cast shadows, we don't want that.
Yeah, hit contribute global illumination so that it's able to light. Yep, and then you have to create a new material. Make it grassy.
Alright, so we were saying transparent.
Yep, and then check emission.
Let's go and make it like super intense.
It's weird that it looks like it's supposed to look red, right?
Right.
I guess it must be because of the intensity.
Okay, so if I make it not as intense.
Yeah, it looks.
Okay, fine. We'll leave it at that. Alright. What else?
That's it. Just drag it into there and. Might have to make it. Rotate the directional light on the scene to make it dark. Just to see what it looks like, because it's during the daylight now.
I guess let me just look for light. How about direction? A bunch of other lights going on?
You're rotating it on the X. It's.
Oh. So, hold on. What should I do? I thought X was right.
Try negative 180. Just hit play and see what it looks like. I mean, it's glowing, but it doesn't look like it's.
It doesn't look.
It doesn't look like a beam of light. But the thing, though.
Is it transparent?
No.
No.
It's well. Did you lower the alpha on it?
Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, here. Let me jump back in the game. I don't know why it's doing that.
The more you know who you are and what you want, the less you'll anxiety.
Oh my god. Alright. No, not what I want. Not what I want. I want you. Okay. Oh, so let me mess with intensity here. Man, it's still like super bright in the.
I think it's just because there's too much light in the game.
Yeah.
So I need to make it darker.
What else do I do to make it darker?
No, like you have to get the directional light and make the directional light. Like lower the intensity on it.
Still not doing much. Like I lowered it here and I lowered it here. Know what I'm saying? I think the skybox is just so bright. Because this would be dark in itself, you know what I mean? Like, well, I don't know.
It looks like it's a pretty good. Oh, why are those clouds so lit up?
Let's just, what are these called?
What?
Ooh, this one.
Oh, there we go. The clouds. I wonder if you can control if the sun moves. Nah, you shouldn't though, because it
No.
wouldn't make any sense for it to.
No, but let's,
I was gonna say for you to lower it to see if it shines the area around it. If not, you might just have to like add a light to it.
Again, I'm just gonna scale this bad boy. No! Cylinder. Scale for me. Scale?
Well, you have it inside of that thing, so
Oh.
I would just try moving it out of there.
Can I? Is it because the game's playing?
Nah, you should be able to scale it. No, that's weird. Just set it to like 100.
You always set it to 100?
No, I was just
How
saying.
about 15?
If you want it to go all the way up.
Well, that looks pretty cool.
What does it look like from far, far away?
Let's find out. Okay, let me...
Oh. Yeah, you need to make it a lot taller. Because if, like there, look up, like if you look up, you're not going to be able to... Well, never mind, you're not going to be using this scene anyways. But still, you probably want something that goes like all the way up. Like a real light beam.
So I wonder...
What?
to make it like a little bit more dynamic looking. This is so annoying. So my first person controller, normally I hit escape and it unlocks the look from the thing. Ugh, it's annoying.
Well, click into the left window.
Yeah, but then I'm stuck looking over here. Anyway, alright. let me just. I'm trying to get it in view while still. Here, how about this? There we go. Alright, so I'm thinking, is there a way for me to manipulate? No, I don't want that.
Oh, turn on the global illumination under emission, under where you chose the color. That should light up everything around it. Now the thing is, like, if you want a volumetric light, is that what you're wanting, volumetric lighting?
Yeah, basically. But also what I was thinking is, like, maybe it looking like, I don't know, slightly whatever that means. So I was gonna try to do how do I what am I trying to say? I don't know, almost pulsing. Or maybe how when you see a light through a cloud or fog, you get those little particle effects. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, yeah, you lost me
Like this.
The rays. You're talking about the rays.
Yeah. But how it's like, it's got.
Yeah, you're talking about a fall off. Like it had, like there, it has like a hot spot.
Yeah.
And then it has a fall off.
Yeah. But also like one that kind of moves, animates in a way.
Like a lightsaber, kind of like.
Sure.
Or. Yeah, you can do that with a shader. All right, do this. Go to create a new shader.
Not the same one? A new one?
That's a material. No, create like an actual
okay, gotcha.
shader. Go to shader, then go to universal render pipeline.
Remember, we're not using that right now.
Oh well, if you're not using that, you're gonna have to code it all. It'll be if you just do a surface,
Like
a
the
surface
standard
shader,
surface.
you'll have to do it with code.
Gotcha.
And that, my friend, I ain't done yet. Yeah, that'll be like that's why I wanted you to use the universal render pipeline, because it has a shader graph.
Yeah, but I never reduced.
But what you can do is you can create it in shader graph and just copy the shader code, I think.
Shader graph. A site or something?
No, it's in there. Like, create a shader and just choose. No. Like, look at how much below where it's got on there. Look at the beam for a second. Is it lighting up the area around it?
Oh yeah. There's also no jump in this demo. That's very annoying.
It's not. Okay. Yeah, so just right click back in the assets window and create a new shader, and then like in an empty space. Like create a new one.
Not this one?
Nope, because that one's default shader. So go to create, then go to shaders, then go to universal render pipeline, and then lit shader graph, and then open that up. And hit open shader editor, and then undock the window and just move it over to the right or to the left. Move it here to the left so I can see it.
This one?
Yep, and make it big, or I guess
Not that big.
not that big. That's what she said. Yeah, so in here you can create notes. So like you can create properties that you can pass in through either a script or a or the editor. So right click here and create a new property, and hit there, and then just do like color, I guess would be one of them, and then that's fine, just leave the name as color. Create a new one and make it a float and call it intensity, for example. So drag intensity, click on intensity and drag it out here, and then do the same thing for color, and then so let's see, base color. So the color you want to tie it to, so the emission, click and drag out of the emission one, like click on the little dot and drag it out into here. Yep. And no, just drop it into an empty space, and then create a vector 3. Vector 3. Yep. So, and then in there, we have to figure out what because the emission takes 3 values. The first one is probably the color, the second one might be like the intensity, and the third one might be whatever else. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But just attach the color to the X. And let's see. No, click, connect them together. And then just to play around with it, assign, hit save asset, and then just assign the shader to the material that the beam is using. Yeah, so just click and drag it into the material over there, into the material window.
Oh, into this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So no, hold on. That's because we're not passing it a color. So grab the color and attach it to the base color. Oh. Yep. And save it. Save it. Okay. So go to graph settings and change. And then change the same stuff that we would usually change, like the workflow. Change it to where it says metallic. Actually, specular. Change the surface to transparent, and then hit two-sided. Check two-sided. Yeah, and then just leave that as tangent and save it. Save it. Right now, the reason why it's probably like that is because the color, the default is set to black and 0 alpha. So click up there on the color, and then set the default where it's black. Nope. Click on it, and you see how the alpha is 0. So bump it up, and then choose like the default color. Yeah, and then after you choose it, go ahead and save it. Save the asset. Why is it not? Oh.
I think because of the...
Yeah, because you don't have the thing selected. It's still not gonna work. Damn. But what would be cool is in here, so you see how you have color and intensity? That makes it as options that you can choose from.
Gotcha.
In here.
Well, and that's the intensity part. So, in his, he just threw in a probe light and adjusted the intensity. Now, I was like, oh, I'll do the same with a spotlight. But then a spotlight doesn't have the rays, like you said, right? It's just whatever it's hitting is lit up. And so it's like, oh, well, then I was like, well, I'll do it like something like this. But yeah, now I'm having the problem of like, okay, I can't change like the intensity of it. I really like the grass that they have in this one.
What time is it?
It's 10:30. What time did you want to leave?
I'll probably leave at like 11.
Okay. I kind of like this moon. Honestly, I'm kind of at this point. Honestly.
Hey, it's glowing pink. But yeah, if you want to give it that glow effect, you have to do that with a custom shader.
Okay. Honestly though, like, alright, so if I switched out these clouds to not be like that, this is kind of a cool scene.
Yeah.
Rebecca, come here. So this is that remember the sun temple thing I showed you? So we played with it, trying to make it more nighttime. And like I changed out the skybox. Now the clouds are still like glowing unnecessarily. But yeah, you feel like that gives it a spooky feel. The beam thing isn't working out right.
It's working, but it's not working.
So the problem is that just feels like a mod.
What?
I feel like that doesn't qualify.
What, this?
Yes.
Oh, no, yeah, no, you have to build your own.
Yeah, you're the one who had the suggestion of just like swap it out.
Like I said, don't listen to me.
I do like it a lot. Like this is one of the coolest like scenes I've ever seen in that demo. Oh, also, these don't. This is how the demo size of the like. I think that's the same that I had it at. So there's that. Oh, it looks bright up here. That's not right. Anyway, whatever.
I wonder if you can do what you're trying to do with particles for the beam.
Maybe. Alright. Let me go back to... So, here, on my scene that we messed with, did I save out 2 separate ones? Don't save. Okay. Alright. Okay, so this is back to what I was at, right? Right? Or is this...
Yeah, I think that's the one. That's not the original one that you had when we started. Or, no, yeah, it is. It's just the grasses.
Oh, we did tweak with the grass, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, and that's not the same anymore. I thought I'd save that as a separate thing. But I guess it messes with the entire assets inside the folder, period.
Mm-hmm.
Not per scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I should have like duplicated the entire assets folder before we started converting stuff.
But how come the other scene worked?
Because my settings, the project settings, are not set to the I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure if I load that other scene up again, the Sunken Pool.
Unless that door thing that's pink is from another.
I made that one. But so if I.
Oh, you can just change it back. Just all you gotta do is go to that one and just change it back to the. It's gonna go purple.
Yeah. So. What were we saying? So if I go back to my scene. Where'd you go? Scenes. And then project settings, go back to none.
Now it's
Now it's acting weird again. I guess. Alright, so you're saying go.
yeah, and change it to
Standard?
yep.
Yeah, there it is again.
Whoa.
Yeah, I just made it like a black, like.
Yeah, I guess the beam you could make it out of what you call it. You just have to set the decay to something like really, really late.
Alright, so your idea is a new particle system?
Yep.
Control Shift F? Is that what it is? There we go.
Yeah, set the duration to something like very long.
I need to go in a certain direction though, right?
Yep. Yeah, go to shape, expand shape. Right there, there's a second one.
Alright, is that fine?
Maybe a box and then just like scale it up. Like on
Like over here?
there, yeah. In the scale of the box. Set the Y to something really long. Yeah, then the start. On the emission, click on emission over there. Oh, no, never mind. That's like you should be able to set the start. Like the start position, no? Well, no, they're all. Are they all coming out from the center?
They're coming from the edges. Looks like.
Yeah.
Or something.
Randomized position. Oh, there it is. Emit from in under shape, the second one, it says volume. It's the second option. And then shell. I wonder if on there we can set. Oh, there it is. Align to the sphere eyes.
Oh, direction. Randomized direction.
Shape gizmo. Yeah, click on that on where you have the thing right now. And then click move that square, move it using the move tool. Oh, oops. I'm gonna say try to move that to try to move it down.
Do you see gizmo thing on it? Oh, there we go. Edit. Nope.
That's just moving
the whole thing. Hold on. So that's still moving the whole. Yeah, that still is moving the whole thing. Okay, I don't want to move the whole thing.
On that shape thing, what's on the position? You see the position is set to
this?
Yeah, go 2 down.
2 down? Oh,
Yeah.
this?
Like, what is that? Is that the position of, like, the whole thing? Oh, no, there we go. Well.
Did it change something? Oh, that's changing the...
It's just the...
Yeah, that's the shape itself that it's, like, messing with.
So I wonder if... Okay, I think I got it. Set the position to 0. Set everything in there to 0, including the scale. Set everything to 0. That'll be relative to the game object. The particle system game object. So... Set the rotation to 0, too. Just set everything to...
Oh, gotcha. 0. And then on the game object itself, I need to rotate it.
Yep. See, because right now everything's going that way. And then you need to scale in... why is it still so wide?
Because of this. Right?
No, because Oh, it's because of the scale. You need to reset the scale on there. Yep. There, now, there we go. Now it's going up from the bottom.
So now I can position that.
Yeah, wherever you want it to be.
Down. Not that far down. Alright. Good enough. So this is where I can make the, like...
Yeah, that's how you make it taller. Because you let it last longer. You basically make it not die so fast.
I really didn't change it.
Set it to like something big, like...
Well, I changed it. I've made it an extra 1,000.
Set it to like 10,000. 1, 2, 3.
That doesn't seem to... That doesn't seem to be affecting it at all.
Set it to 10,000. Start lifetime maybe is
speed, range.
What's that start lifetime? Oh, if you hover over it, it'll tell you what it is. Will die when it's lifetime. Oh, because it's starting at 5 and it goes from 5 down to 0. So that you need to set it to the lifetime that it starts with. There we go.
So if I wanted that to be like 20, let's get no time. But
you need to set
we're
them.
gonna want. How do I increase how many particles there are? Start speed.
I think it's under emission. Oh no. Time count.
Oh.
Bursts.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
Too many? What's the max that I can do?
But shouldn't you just have like a few and just make them wide?
I don't know. You tell me.
Why is the start being randomized? Whoa. And you need to set them to transparent and oh, how come it stopped?
I don't know.
Maybe that's what the duration is for. Like it only lasts for, I guess, 10 seconds or whatever that is.
So gotta make it unlimited?
Well, hover over the word duration to see what it says. I know I gotta think as I saw it earlier.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, that.
So we're saying this alpha. Right? Is it adjusting it? Yeah, it is.
I think you need to play around with the texture of it.
How do I do that?
It should be down there. Scroll down. Should be one of those boxes.
Texture sheet? This one?
Yep. Yeah. Try dragging that material that you made into it. Well, I guess it wouldn't work now if it was a...
Yeah.
And that one's on lit. Just create a new material and make it a standard material. Did you set the emission thing, the value, or the intensity?
Come on.
Is it pink? Oh, it's glowing. But why does it glow blue? Maybe make it white. Make the color of... Oh, it is white.
I'm not gonna make it this way.
But why is it blue? It's like everything's blue.
What am I afraid of? What the fuck am I afraid of?
Song again.
That song every time, man. Alright, so hold on. Well,
I think hold on, leave it white, leave it full scale white, and then change the main color. Yeah, the alpha. Well, no.
alright, for one thing, let's go ahead and make the size of these smaller again. What do I have this? Start size.
Oh, there we go. Hey, you can randomize the rotation of it. I don't know if that would like animate it.
What are you talking about?
If you scroll down, there's an option to
Randomize direction?
no, there should be scroll down some more. It's in one of those checkboxes that's not checked. Oh, click on lights. I wonder if maybe we can set like a light to it.
Like create a probe light?
Yeah, like create a like a new light on here.
I'm gonna stop that.
No, not in there, in the assets.
Oh, over here?
Mm-hmm. And then light.
Let's see the lens flare.
No.
I think it literally was looking for like a probe light. No?
Actually, I don't know. Look and see.
Well, let's just try to make a
Point light.
point light? I thought it was a probe light.
Were we making all those changes in?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's okay for the most part. So the big thing was, I think the duration actually is fine. The max particles I increased, and then the size I increased. Where does the size go? Start size.
Dude, just leave the size like that and add a light, cause when it
Okay.
when it lights up, the glow should make it so that it it's looking. Oh. Maximum lights. Go get closer to it in the game.
1 second. Hold on. I disabled it there.
Go back to the material because you have to assign the material back to.
Right, yeah, that the particle system.
Yeah.
Where did I thought I made it just in assets.
Yeah, is it that white one, the new material 3?
Oh, maybe.
I don't get why it's blue though, even though we have.
I thought I fixed that.
I don't think the color will matter. It's whatever you have set on the material that. See, the thing is, you need a shader because with I know exactly what you want. You're wanting to have a hot spot and a fall off, and you could easily do that with the shader by using the position of the material of the object that the material is attached to, because you could just make the intensity fall off the higher that the object is, and that would give it that effect that you're wanting.
Damn it.
Oh, you know what? While you do that, let me see if I can.
Honestly, I think I might be fine with that.
Oh, that actually looks nice.
Let me see if I can make it less pink.
You can set the size. Size over lifetime. And you can make it so that it gets smaller over its lifetime. Yeah, I don't know if you want to give that a try. So there, I think you want it backwards to what it is now, but enable it and just see what it looks like.
So you're saying...
Oh, there's some presets down there you can just click on.
Oh. Goodness.
But why isn't it doing it?
I mean, it is. It's just really, really high. I don't think you can tell much.
Oh, then lower the lifetime then. And the duration.
Wasn't that?
Is it getting smaller?
Yeah. Yeah, so let me do it like 5.
Oh,
See?
it is. Yeah, it is
smaller.
getting smaller.
I think that'd be a little bit more noticeable if they were like really big.
Oh, damn.
That's actually kind of cool
But
too.
that actually looks like erase the lifetime or the start. Yeah, it's a start lifetime.
We can go back to 20.
That right there actually looks.
So maybe not so massive. Start size, let's do more like 10. Let's do 8.
That actually looks pretty good. And we can just figure out the damn glow, why it's glowing blue all the time.
I don't even care about the glow so
What
much
does it
right
look like
now.
in game though? Because it looked like it might look like this in the preview, but then look totally different in game.
I think it looked the same. Let me just turn fog back on. Yeah, this is how it should look in game.
Hit play. Let me see. Why does it look so big?
Because it's massive.
That's what she said. It actually looks like fire. It's cool because like when you get close to it, it looks like fire.
Now you'd be able to see that from wherever.
Way over yonder.
It looks kind of cool. What do you think?
Yeah.
I like the particle system idea. I think that works.
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave. It's 11:07.
Alright.
Unless you guys want me to spend the night or something. I'm just kidding.
Bob might enjoy it.
I don't think my wife would let me. She'd be like, where the hell are you? When are you coming home?
You want to see the particle effect we made?
I don't know why it keeps glowing blue though. It's so annoying.
Do you think that's because there's blue light in the scene?
I have no idea. It's so dumb because it's like it's a red light, but it's glowing blue.
I might not.
Maybe it's backwards. What if you set the light to be blue and maybe it glows red? Hey, you never know. Just
I don't
throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks.
I don't think so. Here, play. You're saying change it to blue?
That just made it even more blue.
Right. It only wants to be.
Well-
it doesn't mind being green, but it definitely wants to be blue. Any other time.
I wonder if it has something to do with the intensity. You think maybe the intensity, like, if you have it set to so much, it's just like one color from the color spectrum takes over.
And that kind of removes the glow in itself.
Change the so leave it like that, but change the intensity in the material. It's right there. You just gotta scroll down to the bottom of the list. Yeah, it's just expanded out.
You know this one?
Yep. Oh.
I swapped out the material completely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That way we had that like little effect.
Oh, didn't we have a light thing? So, or is that even doing anything?
It's not
That
doing
light.
anything at this point.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I turned it off completely actually. Alright, so let's make this 5, 2. I could make this even faster. So is this if I made the duration of this longer? No, I don't know what duration does.
Hover over it and see if it pops up the totem now.
The length of time the particle is emitting particles.
Yeah, so if you set it to 1, it'll emit for 1 second and then stop. It's not the lifetime of the particle itself. It's the lifetime. It's how long the emitter emits for.
Oh, but because I have it on looping. Okay, so
Yeah.
that would matter if I was not doing looping.
Yeah, so there it would do it. I guess it's in seconds, and it would do it for 10 seconds.
Yeah,
and
so
then
now
stop.
it's done. Okay, got you. But since I'm doing looping, it doesn't really matter anyway. That's why that doesn't matter. But yeah, the lifetime matters, the speed matters. So, like if I wanted it to do that. What are the particles?
What?
Why is it if I have a lot less just nothing's happening? What's up?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Alright, well, I'm leaving. Come on, walk me out the door. It's already late.
Alright.
Rebecca probably wants to go to sleep or something. And unplug me.
So demanding. There you go. Unplugged. Let's go ahead and stop streaming.